assignment of the session 6 agentic architecture. Here we learn about the agent architecture cognitive layers, which is multi-layered agent decision, like how it perceive the prompt, how it memorize those things, and how it takes action. So it's a like sequence of action in a agentic architectures. So for this assignment, I built extension, um, and this extension is a Chrome extension. So it basically what it does is like we user can give the preference of the stock ticker symbol and asks about like what's going on in the latest trend of that stock, and it will and user also can chat with that ticker symbol. So we have the agent server here, and it has the action and final app.py, decision, memory, models, and prompt evaluation. And the current prompt of like the prompt for this is this final prompt. Let's first verify whether our prompt verified with the given guidelines or not. So this is the agent, you are an agenting planner and blah blah blah. So and the prompt evaluation.py is this. You are a prompt evaluation assistant. You have to evaluate based on this, which is the criteria to be satisfied for good prompt, and it has to return the valid JSON format whether true or false. And I can run uv run prompt verify. So Gemini does that, and we got everything true here. Like overall clarity is the prompt is well structured, detailed, and includes clear instruction for reasoning, output format, error handling, and self checks. So our prompt already verified. Let's try to run the actual app and see. The code is also already uploaded into GitHub for the reference. So in the action, we have the MCP server, we have the tools for that, and these tools will be called by agent. And in the action it does, we have the decision function, decision where it took the decision. We have the memory where we store the memory, like what are the previous agentrons, what are the user preferences, and so on. And the models are based on the Pydantic model, everything like agent request, user preference, turn, agent response, tool call, plan step, ticker info in, ticker info out, news versus price in, news versus price out, and so on. So and the extension is pretty simple, as standard. We have the pop-up.js here, background.js, content.js, which basically does like call this running server which run on the port 8080 and get the output from the server and these things, like send the post request basically. So uv run agent server. So now the server is started in localhost in the port number 8080, and now we can go to with the extension and see how it works. And everything log will store here. So if we see the log, I'm using the logging here, and the log format and basic logging label is info. And so because I'm just running for an experiment, so I need like a lot of information, so I put the info here. So and this extension is already loaded. This is the extension look like. So and this session id is the string. We can give the different session id for different demo, and anything like we talk in the previous session will already loaded here, like because we have the memory, and this memory is stored based on the session as a dict or key for the conversation. So let's randomly put like demo 123, which is the new one, and the already server is running. And the preferred ticker symbols is like we can give a comma separated or other ticker symbols, like this is the one ticker symbol the user want to run, and these are the preferred. Like agent will try to connect these two, but the preference is optional here. Let's talk about the Amazon. like and let's give the 30, and I can give the prompt is like find the latest news of Amazon in last 30 days and relate to 2 years stock price change. So this is the basic prompt, and we have the two button here. One is run agent and the continue. Run agent is the initially if we start the conversation initially, then we click the run agent, and continue is like if we have already clicked run agent, and continue is like conversation going on based on the previous result. Let's click the run agent here, and it is a calling agent, and if we go in the background it is calling servers, tools, and finally we see the agent script, but there are the multiple iteration of the tool calls from the MCP and those things. So agent transcript is the basic user says find the latest news of Amazon in last 30 days and relate to stock price stock price change, and we call the tool ticker info, which gives the result of like Amazon price info. And by the way, I'm using the Yahoo Finance API for getting the stock price news, price change and those things, latest close and those things. And it again call news versus price result, news versus price tool. And we have the table here and truncated the table, stock market price, all related to Amazon. And it called another tool called summarize news, and the result is US stock market price rose this, and assistant is actual final answer is Amazon stock increased by 4.89% over the last 30 days. One headline is about the stock market climbing after mixed big tech earnings with the Trump C meeting. And this is the actual full run agent. Now I can follow up on, we already have the lot of information here. Now I can follow up based on those information with the continue button. So what I can want to do here is like what trend of stock will be in next month for Amazon. Is it bullish? And now I'm pressing the continue, so it doesn't reset the agent transcript. If we scroll down, this is the new prompt I just gave, and it just append over the previous one. And assistant says Amazon increased by 4.89% over the last 30 days. No prediction for the next month is available. That means we set up prompt system prompt for the agent is like if there is not enough information, then you just say like you can't give those information and so thing. So yeah, this is the basic demo for this extension, and I think this continue button is really cool here. Let's try another one. I can reset or maybe run on the same, or maybe reset like let's say 4, right, on another session ID. And let's try the Google instead of Amazon. Find out Google stock price, stock news, and relate to its stock price change. And let's click the run agent here, and it is again calling the agent. Now we have the all different things here. Find Google ticker symbol, we have the news versus price and the news year, and we summarize here. And the Google stock rose 12.98% over the last 30 days with the recent 3% jump with the mixed big tech earnings and the Trump C meeting. Like LLM found this Trump C meeting is very very important here, rising the Google stock price. And basically I can say like is it good time to buy Google stock or something like that. I can click continue, and it happened here. It is not possible to provide investment advice. Google's stock price rose 12.98% over the last 30 days. And yeah, is the same thing. So yeah, that's it for this project.